Good morning, America. My name is Danny. I'm a 49-year-old American. This is my show, Danny's Pit. It's not for children, so if you're under the age of 18, it is not for you. Topic of today's pit will be, we'll say, police shootings. While I have your attention, though, can I get you to hit like, subscribe, and share, please? It really help out the channel and everything be A-okay. And if you guys that follow me on TikTok, if the ban goes through, I'm only going to be posting on YouTube. So if you want to follow the pit, if TikTok should go down, follow me on YouTube. All the videos are there. I don't always post every video I make on TikTok anyway. So to get the entire show and to be eligible for the perks, you can just sub up. That makes you a member automatically. And then if you want to give me your information and I pull it out of the hat, you get a dog tag. I just sent out another couple the other day. Got a couple coming in. So it's working. So you guys, you're really doing this. And the dog tag is my way of thanking you guys, because I ain't charging you for anything. I'm paying for shipping and everything, and I'm not even making money doing this yet. I wish someday I might. But anyway, if I disappear off TikTok, or if TikTok falls off the earth and you want to still catch a show, YouTube is where I post everything. So anyway, topic of the pit, police shootings. You know, I watched a montage this morning on police shootings. And there was one that I watched that I almost did this pit on until I realized underneath the little caption there, it says it said 7 years ago was a story that I was going to cover this morning until I saw that. And then it made me think, wait a minute, that was 7 years ago. There was 7 people shot. One was unfortunately unalive during that shooting. But that brings me to the topic of the pit of police shootings. Now, we all know how they're supposed to go down, like they did, I can't think of the name right now. And we all know how they're not supposed to go down, like those cowards down in Uvalde, and I think all of their badges have been taken away. I'm not sure. Drop comments if you know, let me know, because I think every one of them cops at Uvalde should be bagging groceries, to be honest with you. You had body armor on, you had a weapon, and little kids were bleeding to death while you were checking the back of your head for an ouchie. This video makes me sick every time I see it. But here's some questions. Okay, so police shootings. They say police just shoot, right? Okay. Why run when the police say stop or get over here or whatever? Yeah, they might be violating our civil rights, and we can, enforce our civic civil rights and still get thrown in jail. They'll just inconvenience you for about a week, and then they'll let you go. But when you're pulling, and I don't care what race it is, by the way, it could be a white boy, it could be a American of African descent, American of Mexican descent, American of any Russian descent, anything. There's a moment there where they're talking, and then the guy books, and the next thing you know, he gets shot, and the cop looks like a big a-hole, and all he's trying to do, that cop, is just get home that night to his family. So when these guys take off running, and then, they end up getting shot, and the families come out, he was just reaching for his cell phone, or he was trying to call his mama, don't run. I'm 49 years old. I did prison time, and I'm 49 years old. And even before prison time, when cops pulled me over, I pulled over, had my license and registration ready to go, and that ain't no white card of privilege or anything. It's just called being prepared. I even had a station. I didn't listen to country music much back then, but I even had a station on my radio that I would hit country whenever a cop would pull me over. So instead of hearing Metallica or Nirvana or something like that, Charlie Daniels would be on, and the cop would, I'm going to go ahead and say it, 9.9.9.9.999 times, let me go. So, that's a problem right there. Stop running, guys, please. Especially if you're not armed. Especially if you're not armed. Because they're going to assume you're armed no matter what. Nobody in their right mind is jumping from backyard to backyard to backyard to backyard at 3 a.m. in February wearing nothing but a wife beater. So just stop. Another thing that I caught my attention to was itchy cops. These guys that when they're screaming their orders, their voices are cracking like a 13-year-old going through puberty. they don't know how to speak from their chest, I guess, or something like that. I've seen video after video of what I'll call coward ass, wimpy police, and just all they rely on, are their weapons. Some of these idiots, like the cops in Uvalde, some of these idiots walking around with a badge right now don't deserve the badge. They abuse power. They think they're better than everybody else. They treat, usually, even if you're the one that calls them, they treat you like shit, like you're bothering them somehow. And it's just like their thing here where I live basically is, okay, we got called out here. Who's going to jail? Because one of you is. That's the kind of town I live in, and that's the kind of stuff that kills me. I hate that, but it's just, that's been that way. It's been that way forever. But the itchy cop thing, I've seen a lot of guys, I'll just say, just flat ass unalived by a trigger happy itchy cop. And these itchy cops are basically the guys that were in high school. They got picked on and they didn't belong, and they were kind of wimpy. So they go to the academy and they get a badge, and now they think they're Billy Badass, and unfortunately that's what happens there. So drop me some comments. I've had friends that went into law enforcement and totally changed them into assholes, and I got other friends in law enforcement. Some of the greatest guys you'll meet in your life. They'd pull over in a heartbeat if they saw you with a flat tire, despite your color or race. They're just good people. And those are the ones that I always say they deserve that badge. My last stop in prison, the lady running the pod, she was pro-inmate. She deserved her badge. We had already talked. If something pops off, we're going to barricade her. We're going to protect her. And that's almost unheard of in prison. But some of you guys who've been to prison, you had a cop or two that you wouldn't want to see stomp down. And, that's just the way it is. So anyway, I'm rambling. Stay vigilant, America. Keep looking forward, but once in a while, look behind you. And you got to be careful with these cops. Just because they look all official and badge and suit and everything, that doesn't mean they don't have it all right up here. A lot of these guys, they don't have any idea of our civil rights. So that's why we should. I got a book coming on it, so we'll see. Anyway, like I said, stay vigilant. Keep looking forward. Once in a while, look behind you. And when the cops ask you for stuff, do it. Even if they're in the wrong, still do it. They're still the cops. It's that simple. You're not going to beat them. You're never going to beat them. So you can't beat them, join them. God bless these wonderful and beautiful United States of America that we are lucky as hell to be living in. And thank you guys, you PIT members who are doing this. My numbers are growing up. Everything's going A-OK. And like I said, should TikTok go off the air, I'm always on YouTube, unless they yank me. So you could always find me there. It's at Pitmaster1776 on YouTube. Or you can just type in Danny's Pit till you see me. But anyway, so I'll let you guys go. Short pit. Thank you guys. You guys rock. I can't thank you enough. So pit members, have a great day. Everybody else, call someone you love. Go give someone you love. And tomorrow's not promised. Stay healthy, be safe. See something, say something, and I'll be back should YouTube allow it. Until then, stay tuned.